Getting married is easy. Why can't divorce be? Welcome to Divorce Den, everyone, where our goal is to help you with the right resources and information so that you can move forward with divorce or separation and create your best future without ever going to court. After years of working in my law firm as a divorce attorney, I continued to see the same three general patterns continue to come up for divorcing couples, which is why we have created a course here to help resolve these three issues. Number one, divorce is too expensive even when both people agree. Even when they literally have everything worked out, it costs so much money to go to court, to make court appearances, to have all of the financial disclosure done, and to get that final divorce. Number two, the court system itself is not actually designed to help families, and it can add another layer of stress and anxiety and actually mess up an agreement that the two of you already have. And third, it's confusing. It is truly confusing. It can be financially draining, and it can also be emotionally overwhelming. All of the time that you have to lose to go to court, all of the intricate hoops that you have to jump through, it can just be completely overwhelming for anyone who does not work in the industry. And that's why we started Divorce Den, a completely separate company that is not a law firm, but is geared at giving you the resources and the information that you need in order to get divorced, create a package, file it with the county clerk, and get your divorce without wasting time, money, or energy going to court. This is a customizable online program that gives you all of the documentation you need as soon as you complete all of the steps, and it gives you the information and the documentation that you need. However, as I said, it is not a law firm. You will not receive legal advice. You always have the option to get legal advice, to get legal review, to get legal counsel outside of Divorce Den. Our goal is to make sure that you move forward in your divorce with confidence, with clarity, and with the ability to create a new future. We built the program to meet you where you are, whether you have no children and no assets, nothing to divide, and it's a short-term marriage, or you have 3 children, a marital home, a business, several properties, and you have been married for over 20 years, and anything in between. There are levels to all of the services that you can absolutely use without wasting so much time, money, and energy in court. There are 4 basic levels to this program, but with each one, you will have to complete an assessment form, a full intake form, and then you will have an intake meeting so that we know exactly what the right program will be for you and for your needs. And if you need additional support outside of those 4 corners of what that program offers, there are additional add-ons. Like I said, you can go and hire an attorney. We can pull in a mediator if there's that one issue that you need to have addressed. We can bring in a financial professional if there are some financial issues that need to be worked out. It is all customizable at your pace. At Divorce Den, we believe that divorce should never be a battle. We believe that you do not have to hand your entire life over or decision-making power over to a court who doesn't know you. And finally, we believe that you deserve a clear and compassionate way forward. So whether you're just starting to talk about separation or you know for sure that you want to move forward with a divorce, the Divorce Den Blueprint is here to guide you and give you the clarity that you need. Let's make divorce make sense. While this course was designed in order to make divorce more accessible, it is not a one-size-fits-all. Like I said, there are different levels that you can choose from, and within those levels, you can always have those add-ons that we talked about by pulling in other professionals to help assist so that you are going into this divorce process fully understanding what it is that you're agreeing to and having the support and guidance that you need from the right professionals. Before you can even enroll, there is an online assessment form that you will need to complete, and once we receive the information that it has been completed in its entirety, then we can set up a call with you in order to determine what will be the right level that you might be able to use and what other assistance you might need. And we always want to be very transparent with everyone. If Divorce Den Blueprint is not the right fit for you, we will tell you that during the assessment call. We do not take any money after you complete the assessment form and when we have the call. We want to make sure that this is the right fit for you. If it is, and we set you up with one of the programs, then you can absolutely move forward. However, if it seems like you need more support, you need your own attorney throughout the divorce process. Maybe you do need to go to court and litigate. Maybe you want a collaborative model. Maybe you want to go to separate and private mediation outside of Divorce Den Blueprint. That is absolutely fine. And we will have that very direct conversation and be honest with you. We think that this might be a better fit for you. Maybe Divorce Den Blueprint is not right for you. We never want to waste anyone's time, money, or energy. We want to be respectful of the situation that you're in, so we will be very honest with you. We will tell you during this call if Divorce Den Blueprint is the right fit for you. And if it is, we will discuss what level might be best for you. And then we will go over what, if any, other resources you need so we can give you that information so you can reach out to the other professionals directly. Let's go over who the course is for. If you live in New York, this course might be right for you if, for the most part, you and your spouse agree on the majority of the terms of your divorce. If you are comfortable handling documents online, and if you are ready to move forward peacefully and affordably. There are a few things that we will need you to be able to do in order to even qualify for the program. Number one, use a computer or your mobile phone or all of that technology very comfortably. Number two, print, scan, and upload documents efficiently. Number three, have access to a notary, someone who can notarize your signature on these documents. Number four, file the necessary paperwork either online or in person at the county clerk's office in order for the divorce process to move forward. And number five, meet any other professionals virtually. Everything through Divorce Den Blueprint is done virtually, usually via Zoom or a telephone call, but everything will be done virtually. There will be no in-person meetings. So you need to be able to be comfortable enough with the technology to meet even the other professionals that you're hiring outside of Divorce Den through a virtual platform. We cannot stress this enough. This is a virtual service. This is how we're able to keep the costs low, by keeping it all virtual. So you need to be able to be comfortable enough using the virtual technology or have access to have someone who can help you do that. We do not offer any tech support. So if you are comfortable moving forward virtually in order to save money, to save time, and to save your resources, this might be the right program for you. And one other side note that we do need to mention is that everything will be in English. While we understand that there are many people who are not native English speakers, you do have the option, as one of those ancillary add-ons, to have a translator brought in for an additional cost. However, all of the documentation that you sign and file with New York State must be in English. So if we do need to have translation services, we can always have the document translated and certified so you know in your own language, in the language that you're comfortable reading and writing, exactly what the document in English will say. But everything that gets filed with the court in New York must be in English. So generally what you will need to have decided before you can even move forward with this program are some of the big things. Child custody, child support. Even if you need some of that fine-tuned or finalized and you use an outside professional to assist with that, that's fine. But this is not designed for people who are in the throes of a custody battle or who have absolutely no idea how they're going to go forward when it comes to co-parenting, where the children will live, who they're going to be spending weekends with, any of that. For the most part, you have things worked out. If you need that additional support, absolutely you can get it. But if you are on opposite sides of the street as far as custody, this might not be the right program for you. The same thing with child support or spousal support. If you're in agreement that child support will be paid at the statutory formula, but you just need help fine-tuning that, this might be right for you. However, if you're saying, I'm not going to pay child support because of all of these other things that are going on, all of these other things that I'm paying, but your soon-to-be ex expects to get paid a certain amount, and that's going to be a rub, or that's going to be something that there's going to be a lot of disagreement about, unless you can resolve it in mediation, Divorce Den Blueprint is probably not the right fit for you. Same thing goes for any division of assets, whether it's property, whether it's bank accounts, whether it's where your pets are going to live. If you're generally on the same page, this might be right for you. If you are not, you might need to go and speak to an attorney separately. And as a reminder, when I'm saying that as long as you're mostly in agreement. If you need assistance with this final agreement, there are those additional mediation services. Divorce Den Blueprint does not, on its own, offer mediation services as part of the package. So the bottom line is this course is designed for couples who can generally agree, who are tech savvy, and who want to save time, money, and energy and get divorced in New York. Take our online assessment form all the way through, see if you qualify, reach out and find out how you can move forward with clarity, with confidence, and without ever going to court.